my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did.
Because you're stupid.
So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you.
Send a flight?
I used to respond like, hey, bro. Every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No, I'm gonna marry you. You're my dream woman. Now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, effort. He's like, well, and I smell real nice. You know, I like that type of stuff too.
What are they talking about?
So nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And
I would have lost right there. God. He knew not to make me 6 feet. He knew not. He knew not to give me 6'4" energy, because I promise you I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be dunking on LeBron. Wow. She let her simp clap after 10 years.
What?
And instantly regretted it? Come forth, my fellow warrior. Your journey has finally come to an end. It's been a long 10 years. 10 years you waited in the friend zone. 10 years you've been lonely. 10 years you've come out of your own dime to pay for her meal, even though you get nothing in return. But at last, you've accomplished it. Everyone told you to quit. They said, hey, just give it up, she doesn't want you, go to the next one. But you stuck with it. And look what that brought you. You won. We finally achieved victory. We stand on top of the throne as winners. Let's go. See, y'all not seeing it how I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it as this was 10 years in the making. The planning it took to execute this, he finally did it. He never just withered away and said, oh, on to the next. Now, he didn't do that. It may look bad on your own or his end, you know, looking from the outside in, but I'm looking from the inside out. Y'all don't understand what he had to do. You know how hard it is to sit in a friend zone for 10 years? Then finally achieve it. We up now. And she regretted it. So I don't know, man. I honestly have no clue what this video is about. I guess the title is pretty self-explanatory. So I mean, we just gonna hop into it and see what's going on. So let's get into it. Let's go.
There was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. So I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all the story about how I will never give a nigga that's not in my league a chance ever again.
Not in my league.
You know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me.
What does she think she is? Rihanna? Beyonce? Sorry, man. You're like a 7. What's she talking about if I don't like you within the first 10 minutes? You ain't never got a chance. Oh. I can see your lace front from here. Wow. No. She wanna talk crazy. Oh, you're 5. You're 5'5". Oh, why would I give you a chance? Oh! First of all, I'm not 5'5". Don't disrespect my name. I'm not tall, but I'm not short either. You better get that right. Yeah, I'm deflecting on my own. She's not that cute to be talking to me like that. That's all I'm saying.
So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. over 10 years in my DMs talking to himself most of the time.
Nani? Talking to himself? Guess what? He still completed the job. Now he looks stupid. He was in my DMs for over 10 years. He still won. Sorry, you let him.
Within the past like 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment. And we've had conversations before. We've met in person. I just was not interested. Okay? It got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent that I was like, maybe I guess I'll try. So whatever, he ended up getting my number.
Whoa, so that works? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it maybe just worked for him, like he got lucky, but 9 times out of 10, I feel like that'll never work. So you telling me, all I gotta do is keep pressing yes after she's pressed no?
What?
And eventually she'll have no other choice but to press yes? Is that what they're saying? I almost said something that got me canceled. I want to tell y'all, but just know I didn't. It's not me. This is what I'm not saying it. Y'all got me messed up.
Bruh.
Is no the new yes?
You need to leave.
Yeah. It's over with for me. I'm canceled. But my thing is, why don't she just admit that she actually liked him? Like, what is she sitting here lying for, talking about, oh, he was just so persistent, that's the only reason I gave him a chance, acting like all this and that. No, you gave him a chance because he won. You liked him. And you may have not noticed it at first, or you didn't like him at first, but then you realize, oh, I kinda like this guy. So stop trying to play stupid and act like, oh, it was some big mistake, goofy. Yeah. Playing down on his name like that. That guy might really be like that. I don't know him, no.
Number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay, I love that.
But no response.
I went through a really, really emotional time last year, so like little stuff like that was really hitting home for me and, you know, touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me. For whatever reason, you know, I don't really know how my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did.
Because you're stupid.
So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you.
Send a flight?
I used to respond like, hey, bro. Every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No, I'm going to marry you. You're my dream woman.
Man, he lied.
I'm like, all right, it's cool. I could go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like being people's show pony because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, effort. He's like, well, and I smell real nice. You know, I like that type of stuff too.
What are they talking about?
So nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And
I would have lost right there. God. He knew not to make me 6 feet. He knew not. He knew not to give me 6'4" energy because I promise you I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be dunking on LeBron, John Morant. I wouldn't be at T-Mobile. I hate them. Idiots big for no reason. 6'6". Oh. Hi, welcome to T-Mobile. How may I fix your phone line? Sure. Stupid. Statements. I wasn't crying. I don't know. I just was thinking, I'm not that short.
then I go, what's up with that hairline?
Oh, you can't win.
That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at all his videos. It looks like he has like a freaking painted on hairline. And I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work of that hairline, he got me. This is how he got me. I went on that boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored and really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't the word, but I was just like in need of some type of energy, right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there, and I was like, you know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. He was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity.
Why would he say that?
And he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take this opportunity. You're giving me a window of opportunity. I'm going to take it. Oh, Lord. He's like, I'm going to drive down there on Saturday, stop drinking with you about 9 o'clock, and then drive back at 5 in the morning so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business.
Facts.
Thirsty, right?
Thirsty?
So make a long story short.
How's that thirsty? How's that thirsty? Say what? Okay, what else is he supposed to do in that situation? Like, play it cool? Like, no, I'll see you when I see you. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaving with something.
You need to leave.
I make that drive, I'm not coming back home. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I'm not explaining that to her. Yeah, he do look a little thirsty, but she don't look good either.
Oh, and got back to the house. He was in Houston waiting for me.
Oh, God.
And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out. I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I could barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You hear me? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right?
What that mean?
But he's still there, not leaving, not catching none of the vibes, that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short, I get up and go out. We go out. We go to eat, and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends.
Oh, she was tired.
So many signs in the night. So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home, but I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do.
Well, you wanted to.
At 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb.
36.
So stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone. Let's also, when we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right?
Yeah, he balded.
Like you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be.
Oh, wait.
There's no other.
Wait, hold on. What's she talking about? I thought she was saying like she saw him without a do-rag or hat on and his hairline was receding. I know people like that. But she's saying he had locks? He had these? Not gonna lie, I'm not laying on the bed without a bonnet either because once lint in these, the lint's not coming out. You gotta pay $200 for a detox. I'm not doing that. I'm a broke boy. No, I'm not getting linty locks. My hair looks smooth and silky. What's she talking about? My hairline is intact.
Alternative. Anywho, I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation. Then he was like, "Hey, I gotta handle XYZ." Okay, go handle your business. You know I have not heard from that man since.
Wait, what happened?
He did exactly what I told him he would do, and I really hate that for him because he's dead to me.
Oh wow.
Dead, bitch. I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work. So busy with work.
Oh, he
and
won.
His child, that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me back one time, but I was asleep, and I have yet to have the conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "you are dead to me and you are a fucking loser" text message.
But he won.
Which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say,
no, you say all that to say you trying to make it seem like you won. You lost that exchange, buddy. He won. He got what you, ghosted you. That's a W for him. It don't matter how long he waited, he still accomplished the task. You're the loser. You lost. He won. He left with something. You left with, no relationship. Like, what is she talking about? She trying to make it seem like, I blocked him. You the one blowing up his phone. He ain't call you. Talking about I blocked him. He didn't call you. He not looking for you. I don't even consider him a simp. I consider him a W winner. Like, come on now. He won that. He won that exchange. And she's 36. She about to be 40. Still talking about young people stuff. Come on, bro. That's my age group problems. You spill, boop, boop. What? Okay? Can't talk today, huh?
Bruh.
Your old self's supposed to be married. Like, and what does that say about you? I think it says more about you, about him not returning, than it does say about him. It don't say no much about him that he didn't like you. That's it. But it says that you're trash. That's why he didn't like you.
What?
I hope that made sense. It probably didn't, but I said that.
Nice guys out there that, you know, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you're not
You're
my type,
40.
I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you.
You LeBron age.
He ruined it for all of you.
Nobody wants you.
Welcome. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I am done embarrassing myself for the day. Hey guys.
No, that's it, huh? Wow. Well, she acting like she's not 40 years old. Like, well, there probably are still people in her DMs, but her window's like, clock's ticking. You got a couple more years to get married before it's like, oh God. I really want to marry this 50-year-old?
Oh!
I just call it how I see it. I call it how I see it. Wouldn't it make sense to get married, like, you know, while your wife still looks younger? So when y'all get older, it's like, oh, yeah, I remember the younger days, and now we both old. I feel like when y'all meet each other both old, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how, like, anybody would be on her side. It's just a dumb situation. This is a kid situation. You too grown for this. Like, what? I don't even get it. I don't get it. Like, she making all these excuses talking about, oh, I shouldn't have went out with him this. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. But you did it. Goofy. Like, what more do you want? Like, you lost. I'm done explaining this to her, bro. It's not gonna get to her head. Like she said, she's 36 and it's dumb. Come on, bro. Like, you had 36 years to figure out your brain and you still ain't figured it out. What that say about you? I don't know. So, I mean, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation down below in the comments. And y'all know, if y'all enjoyed the video too much to subscribe. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, because it just makes sense to the like button if you like the video. No. No. I'm not interested in you. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm leaving with something.